And welcome everyone to...
Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity. Until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Welcome to Darkest Dungeon. I was going to stream Castlevania, but Snowy was not able to attend tonight, and I feel like the Castlevania streams benefit a lot from him. So, I'm going to be playing Darkest Dungeon solo. Just gotta put out the notifications. I know what I'm doing. We are live. There it is in the server. There we go. So now, let's get into it. Turn off the slam, because we're supposed to be dark. So campaign. This is my personal file. We're gonna be playing with the Crimson Court mod, because the Crimson Court DLC, because I started playing with it right away and I like it. Perfect file name. Perfect. Perfect file name. There we go. We need live chat, because live chat is best chat. And I'll be enabling all these mods that I got, because it makes the game maybe. What mods I have enabled from this. Okay, yeah, I only got... Okay, so I only have the Musketeer not enabled for Heroes Unchained. Because what the mods do is that it doesn't make the game difficult or easier. It makes it a little bit more fair and manageable. The game is still incredibly hard. But here we go. Whoop, whoop.
You will arrive along the old road.
Seriously,
It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Why don't you go copy a link? And loading screens. With the stagecoach destroyed and the caretaker gone, you'll have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. It's probably loading all the mods in. Up. There we go. Find your way to the hamlet. So yes, tutorials. I have the tutorial. Oh, what the hell? Did something happen? Oh my god. What the hell just happened? Hold on. What the hell? On. I think I might have to reset the game. Frick. We'll play for this for now until I can get to the hamlet, because this is frustrating. Because it wasn't like this before. So we gotta we move by clicking over here. That's how we navigate the room. We have torchlights. So currently we have radiant light, which gives us increased dodge, scouting, and increased chances of monsters being surprised. We can shift and click to reduce the torchlight, which will increase stress for us, which actually we'll explain later. But we can also shift, control, and click to completely snuff out the torch. Why we would want to, I don't know.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
So we can either move using the keyboard or the mouse. I prefer either one. So now we gotta navigate the hallway, and now we have combat.
This thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
I don't know why it's doing this. I am thoroughly upset that I have this disgustingly black space right here. I'm going to reset the game to see if that fixes it. And now we have our turn order. Our highwayman is our typical rogue, primarily liking the middle ground. But we're just going to do an open vein, then cut him open. He resisted the blood. He resisted the bleed effect of our open vein. And what that did is knockback, so it completely changed up our formation. But thankfully, the Crusader is good in either the first position or second position. So just smite him right there, and he is dead. And now we have loot. So he's at 1,000 gold, and we're going to yoink that. But how do I don't think I can actually move. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so here. Now we can interact with objects / curios. We have a chance to search and find some stuff.
Packs laden with loot are often
And we have a whole bunch of gold. And now we reach the door.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
And now we have the first boss fight.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
So basically, what certain things can do is, what I'll be doing is I'll be focusing on the little guy in the back, knock him out. Now he takes up 2 spaces. The big guy takes up 2 spaces. Stun him if I can. Yes, he is stunned. Now the good thing about stunning is that the game does not encourage stun locking, because enemies have increased chance to get stunned, enhanced chances to resist stunning.
The will to fight falters
At each after each stun. So again, him.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So now, what's interesting about this game is that the game actively leaves corpses behind to take up space on the battlefield. Fortunately, enemies killed with bleed, blight, or crits do not leave corpses. We do this to buff others.
The blood quickens.
Because the Crusader is very tanky. I'm going to switch your formation, go back to here, and then I'm going to activate the post. I have no mark, so enemies will more likely target. Oh, hey! Hey, count. Sweet. Open vein to get. Oh, that's great. Am I going to get bleed? Yes, he's bleeding. And there we have it. Our first.
Size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
So now we have a ruby, a crest, which is a upgrade material, and a jade, which completing a quest. After you've completed the quest requirements of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. I'll continue adventuring right now because I want this chest. And we have a key. Key is safe to open the chest. And we have a bleed charm, which gives us an additional chance to resist bleed, but each charm comes with a price. And then we have a bloody dice. Plus 30% bleed chance, but we have minus 10% bleed resist. There we go. Now we're heading back to the hamlet. And we have 5,000 gold. We got this, and we now have 4 crests to work with. Resolve XP, so now we have all level 1 guys. And he has Warren's Adventurer. Minus 20% stress damage received in the Warrens. So now it is time to attempt to restart the game, because I want the game to be viewed fully and not in a little rinky-dink box on the screen.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands,
They are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Okay, so menu. Exit to desktop. I'm going to be restarting the game. Restarting the game to see if this actually fixes the issue we had. I hope that it fixes the issue. And it doesn't look like it. What the hell?
Ruin.
It's even worse now. What the hell? Okay, you know what? I'm going into full screen. Going into full screen. Gotta restart the game again. So the graphic option, which now I gotta change the properties of. Yep, there we go. It should work now. I hope. I swear to God, this is going to drive me insane. Either I gotta change it to a window capture. Because if it doesn't work with this, I don't know what will. Is it working? Is it working right? Is it at my full resolution?
Ruin has come to our family.
Thank you. I almost flipped my phone up into the air. There we go. Now hopefully when I actually enter the game this time, everything will go right. Birdman stream. I just realized I don't have anything to drink.
We dug for months, years, an eternity, and we were rewarded with madness.
The Birdman stream estate. I didn't notice that up there. Okay, so we're gonna be looking for new heroes.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools
I love
and
that.
corpses.
I love that so much.
All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Oh, I just cracked my ankle. So yeah, now we can just drag and drop them into our roster. So, Kulai, who is a Vestal,
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
is going to be my healer. Boardkin? I think it's his name.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Excuse me. And we have a Plague Doctor who's who's more debuff than heal. He's very weird and very odd to use. My personal favorite healer is the Occultist. So time to upgrade the Stagecoach. So to upgrade the Stagecoach, we need. Oh wow. Okay. So I'm just going to upgrade the.
Great heroes can be found
the network?
even here, in the mud and rain.
And we're going to increase our roster from. We don't need to upgrade our roster just yet. Oh, I'm getting heartburn. Oof. I'll embark when I'm good and ready, game. So Nomad Weapon.
Trinkets and charms
Nomad Wagon.
gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Ooh. Plus 50% food. That's rough. That's rough. Okay. We'll Quest. Ancestors' memories.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, so we'll be unlocking all this periodically. So right over here is just the Crimson Court stuff. The Darkness, and the Epilogue. And over here we have the Graveyard.
We'll end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Fortunately, I hope that we don't have anyone to
A mecca
put in the
of
graveyard.
madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
So, we're going to be going for the Ruins since it's the only one available other than the Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, like, it is the hardest dungeon. So we're just going to be going to the Ruins. And we have the Plague Doctor in the back and Kulai in the second middle. Red Hook. Send me out again. Okay, if you also want to. Oh no, I got trinkets. Okay, so I'm fine right now. Okay, so so we have clean guns. Okay, good. This is actually what I wanted. Oh, a range. Ooh, Fear of Mankind. Ooh, that's not. That evasive is great though, but that Fear of Mankind though. Soft. That's not a huge deal. Oh, great. Warren's Adventurer. Okay. Yeah, our first two adventurers always have great stuff. So we have Evasive on Dismas, Quick Draw, and Unnearing. And on Reynald, we have Slugger, Steady, and Warrior of Light. So, here we go. Provision.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
One of the mods I used lowered a lot of the shop costs because it was very ludicrous. But I'm going to be playing a little nice and taking bare essentials with me, save for the keys. We need torches. We'll take 10 torches. But even then, like, we still used a sizable amount of money. But without the shop balancing mod, it would just be a lot more ludicrous, and we'd not even be able to get half of this. Not be able to get half of the stuff here. Okay, load's done. So now we will head into the dungeon. Hey, a free torch. Sweet. That's always good. Now, as we go on, there will be stress. There will be stress. There will be stress. Which basically what the stress does is... Okay, so enemies are surprised. Awesome. So we get a surprise round, so... drop
Another
a
abomination
crit.
cleansed from our lands.
And what you just saw was a morale. It was stress healing. Okay, so it's not bad. Okay, so now I can buff the Plague Doctor is really for buffing and debuffing. So there we go. Now we got plus damage and plus speed. Increase damage on our big guy, increase our torch level for a little bit, because we have radiant light. Still. And stunning blow. Actually, we'll use that and
with
nice.
impunity.
Now crits and overkill.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Sweet. Oh, we got a shovel, we got emerald, and we got a citrine. Green like molten envy, and yellow like fading hope. This game is very dark, and I absolutely love it. Not a pun to the title of the game. So debris. We use a shovel to clear it out. The light is fading. The current torch level greatly affects many mechanics in the game. The darker it gets, the harder things get, but the better rewards. Right-click on a torch from the inventory to boost the light up, or we can just click there. Okay, so we have a cultist acolyte and 2 skelebums. Now, unfortunately, I can actually go stab at them. Like this one. Okay, now what a lot of cultist effects do is that it actually prevents... Actually, there's a lot of actual mechanics that actually affect your torchlight. And you can actually increase the light, your light levels mid-battle. Oh wow, that's an area effect one. Okay, I did not know that. So divine comfort. Oh, okay, so that's an area heal. It's an area heal. Heal you. So how's No More Heroes going, Snowy? And I don't know how we can cut the vein open on a skeleton. Oh hey, a bust. And lots of gold. Ooh, nice. And what's in here? Nothing. So gonna go into this room. And holy hell, it's cold. Why is it so cold when I'm playing this game? Ugh. Okay, going into the room. Let's see what's anything good. Oh yes, there's something very good. Definitely increasing torchlight when I can. Oh yeah, because we have dim light.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Looking at you.
As the
Get rid of
fiend
you.
falls,
You have a
faint
corpse.
hope blossoms.
But you have a judge. Oh, nice! Red. That's what I wanted. Now, note, just from the little time in this dungeon, he already has 58 stress. That's insane. Heal you, because I can't do anything else, really.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ooh.
Be wary. Triumphant.
We just got
pride
lucky.
precipitates a
A
dizzying
blue
fall.
trinket. Taking that. Skeleton key. Sapphire, more crest, and more gold. We got lucky. We got really lucky there. Scouting! So yes, basically, we have a chance to actually scout out the local area. And we'll see here, we'll see there's a trap there. So we're going to backtrack and go around. Open the door. Thank you. What did we get in the sack?
Finding the stuff
Holy
is
water,
only the first
which I
test.
am using, and we
Now
got
it
gold.
must be carried home.
Good. I like playing this game with keyboard though. Ooh, a fountain! That's nice. Increase light. Poison you. Unfortunately, the Plague Doctor does not speak for much in terms of damage. So, Judgment you, which ironically gets nothing more towards Unholy.
Beyond one's limits.
Wow, that's disappointing. So buff. So healing, torch +7.
The light, the promise of safety.
That's a dead skeleton.
Give them no quarter.
So you.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And I will kill you. No, I won't because I missed. Heal you. Just healing. Section on you. So your damage. One from attack him instead. Okay. Thank you. And whack you, and you are dead. The blood. The blood is a special, type of supply item. Any collected bottles of blood will be retained in your estate at quest end. They may be added provisions of embarking parties. The blood is rare. Spread it around wisely amongst those in need. So yeah, basically what the blood is, it's something from the Crimson Court. Holy water. Divine benefit. Oh, sweet. Insanity healing and stress reduction. Nice, 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 nice. I like that. I really like that. And that was a trap. Ow.
Carelessness will find no clemency.
Yeah,
in
that's
this
also
place.
one of the things of haphazardly just rushing through rooms. Food to heal up a little. Eat. Go. Move on to this room. Hey, knapsack. That contains loot. Wow, that's a lot of food. Increst. Nice. A boon at last. Let's not linger. Yeah, I agree. Let's not linger. Nope. Yeah, let's eat. But now you can see like how fast I go through torches, even though I only grabbed 10, which seems like a lot. I'm gonna continue adventuring because I want to go through. I want to get to that last room. Use your shovel.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
And we have more bossing, but and I'm almost out of torches, so you out.
Back to the
Nice
pit.
crits. He's still incredibly stressed out, so doing with something with you. Getting rid of you. go. Hopefully. Heal you.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Nice, good heal. Good heal.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So now, zealous accusation, and we kill them with words.
Foolish horrors.
Ooh.
Brought low and
I'm
driven into the
doing
mud.
that. Uni healing, so got that gold.
Glittering
Ooh,
gold,
a portrait.
trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
So we have deeds and a portrait. I'm gonna put it on you for now, just to free up an inventory space. And I'll be swapping out you. And now we are done. Quest is complete. We gotta go through this entire thing. I'm happy we got a decent amount of heirlooms. I'm annoyed we only got one portrait. So, Resolve XP. So we now have Necromania. He is now fascinated with corpses. Unnearing, plus 10. That's actually not that bad. We have... Oh... Really? Wow. Not good. Not good at all. I am freezing.
Let me share with you the terrible wonders I have come to know.
So now we have the tavern and the abbey unlocked. Now note how a lot of our adventurers retained their stress levels. Oh. Sorry for the weirdness. It's just my sitting. So now this is where we go here to get more. Yes! And a leper. Yes.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
I love the lepers. They are actually great. Bounty hunters are decent.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
And the occultist. Yes. Yes. Weird reconstruction. It's a very gamble heal. But I like it. Weakening curse is great. Oh, he's a stress eater. Ooh. Oh, that's not too bad. Unholy Hair, that's great. And Ruins Adventurer, nice. And we have Damon's Pull, which is great because it also clears out all corpses. Enhancement, ooh, nice. Abandoned. Unsuitable commune. Prevents nighttime ambush. Increased stress by 7 for all companions. That's crazy. So for mainnet we have tracking. This is how we do it. And pep talk. So we have come hither, marked for death, and collect bounty. And then we have finish him. I like that color palette. Now the Leper. So we have Chop. Ooh. That's not good. That's great for the Leper. Actually, collect my trinkets off these guys. I'll keep that on the Crusader. So now we also have Withstand. Plus 25 protection and basically resistance. Solemnity, which is a self-heal, and Intimidate. So not the best moves for this Leper to have. Because there we have the Hue, which is which inflicts base, and it's an area attack. Even though it doesn't have that great of a damage modifier, the fact that it's an area attack and causes blight is great. But overall, okay, that's actually good in courage. So now this is... Now we're going to increase the stagecoach number again. Okay, so now we can go to the tavern to relieve stress.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
So now, the one thing about... There can be negatives on adventurers to prevent them from doing one certain thing in either the Abbey or the Tavern.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful. A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
Okay, so basically, I just increased stress reduction capabilities for all the facilities in the Abbey. But now, the annoying thing is that the caretaker can occasionally take up a single activity, which is why it's important to get the rooms opened up. Because there might be some things that... And it also costs gold. So, for allegation. Have fun. Pretty high power. So there we go. How much stress do you have? I can't tell. Crap. Okay, there we go. He has 48. I'll put him in the tavern. I'll put him in the tavern. So now we'll be going in with basically a fresh set of heroes. Ooh. I like that for the Abomination, because I actually can't wait till I get my first Abomination, because in my personal file, he's one of my best damage dealers, and he's also very tanky. But let's take 5 real quick, because I need to find our shirt. I am cold. It's okay, Snowy. Don't worry. What's mad is that you were here and you liked the video so we can get exposure. There we go. And I have the bird. So. Go back. Frontliner and. Honestly, I don't think we'll be running to Eldritch at all. That's fine. Provisions. Oh, sweet. The quest involves camping, and camping requires firewood. Firewood is giving you automatically on appropriate quests. Camping gives heroes a chance to recuperate while in the dungeon. When you're wounded or stressed and wish to camp, right-click on the firewood in your inventory. So we can get 15. And as much food we can carry, which I'll go with 20. 2 shovels, some anti-venom, bandage, keys, and a couple bits of holy water. There you go. So, embarking. I will. I also have chocolate pudding. Not sponsored.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
So now the only leveled up hero adventure that we have is our highwayman. Ooh. Let's go this room. Okay, let's be very careful with this. Holy water? Yes! Nice. I'm getting lucky. No, 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 no. Damn, she dodged. Okay, so, grape shot last. Now the best thing is that the bounty hunter is very, very impressed and very aggressive against human targets. So, go up to you, and that's a whopping 10 damage right there. Woo! Off you. Chop, and you miss. Yeah, that's the only problem with the leper, is that the leper can miss very often. This man's gonna go insane before this man's gonna go insane before this battle's even done. Jesus. Grit. Nope. Yes, he resisted the move. Thank you.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
You can't have chocolate. There we go.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Full view forward. Okay, that was a bad. So you don't,
formation is broken.
further increase our stress levels. And yes, intimidate the corpses. And pop, and you miss. No. Corpse cleared out. And
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What? Oh shit. That's always a possibility to happen. Yeah, you know, keep damage, which is great. And, whew, okay, good dodge, good dodge. Nice. Mark you for death.
Quickly the tide turns.
Okay, so now what marking for me does is vastly different things. Certain moves get damage bonuses based on whether or not it's marked, like pistol shot here. So boom, and that's a crit.
And power.
Nice, full party dodge. Now, plus 90% damage when marked. So whack. That wasn't a crit. That was a regular hit.
Blade.
Nice. Jump down that corpse.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
You. Hey, another full body dodge. I'm getting lucky here.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Heal. Nice, a 10-point heal. He just healed all that damage that he took. And Leper. Leper doing leppy things.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
A fortune.
Nice.
Waiting to be spent.
I'm not gonna drink the blood. No. Sorry. We got battle going that way, and we have a mountain. We're in battle with Curio. Yeah, unburned torch, yes. That. And we have a room battle here. Oh, nice. All unholy place. Not adjust my formation whatsoever. I messed up. I messed up hard. So heal him. And 3, not the best, but it's something. Ooh, that's not good. You're dead. Oh god, no. I was afraid of this. Nice. Bitch.
Self-preservation is paramount, at any cost.
Afflicted. When heroes can't take the stress anymore, they become afflicted. This manifests in different behaviors and stat changes. Afflictions last until you send them to the treatment in town, unless you can reduce their stress to 0 during the quest, which is really freaking hard. I don't need missing.
Another
Thank
one
you.
falls.
Selfish affects item gathering, I believe. Not sure. Get over here. Oh, all these corpses. Stress healing. And, oh, nice, a critical heal. Yes. Hi, good sir. And that was a crit. Nice.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Got another battle coming up. That battle was rather nasty. Ow, bird, stop biting me. Another 10. Oh my god. And if they manage to reach stress of 200, they will die from stress. Yes, thank you. There we have an example of behavioral changes. Like, occasionally heroes will have banter that will actually cause different things. In this case, it is negative banter, which is oh so much fun. Nice.
Powerful blow.
Another crit.
blood quickens.
Or sometimes it'll cause a random action to be used. 5 points, not bad, not bad. Pop, there we go. Pop, pop, watching Keith's drop.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
I wasted a whole lot of items there. See right there. Because of the character's thingamajig. Okay, I'm gonna go to this room. Hopefully I have enough time to actually do everything. Thank God. I'm not doing this. Burp. Burp is here. Burp. Ah, he bit me. There you go, disarm the trap, which actually does decrease stress. Don't want the citrine journal page. Day 1. Journal of Darius the Highwayman. Be dismissed. Day 1. Rare are travels on the roads this autumn, and rather than starve, I pressed my last coin into the hand of one who dealt in rumors and shadows. Ravens carried cryptic notes that there was a person or persons who was pledging coin for services best left unmentioned in a hamlet I've never heard of. I'm packing to leave immediately. This is 2 out of 22 of journal entries. Okay, so I'm going to pack. I'm going to camp right here.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Excuse me. Skill phase allows you to use rest points on different hero skills used for recuperation. So we're gonna go for the feast here. So we can at least lose some stress on everyone. We have some people down to stress 0. Sweet. So let's get this. Got itchy back tonight. Do that. That's actually really great. So, off to rest. And we all got increased stress anyway.
The light, the promise of safety.
Okay. There we go. So it contains loot. Another journal entry. The blackest of fates. I now find myself back in the Warrens, among the remains of my companions. My wounds are too severe to allow the completion of my task. Thus the desecration must resume another time. Curious, there is a ring in my pocket. Where it came from, I cannot begin to guess. Though it bears the sigil of the estate's ancestral owner. Very curious. 11 out of 22. He just lost a whole bunch of stress from that rest session. And that was a trap. Nice. Very. Very quaint. See, that's what sometimes the things will do. Oh, these are beasts. Okay, so... Spider.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Those are some creepy looking maggots. I'm sorry if anyone gets squeamish, but this game is very, very squeamy.
Executed with impunity. Back
nice.
to the pit. This expedition at least promises success.
And no scouting.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay, for a second I thought I was out of food. Like, oh no, I'm out of food.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
And he's blighted, that's not good. I hate these guys. Oh, beasts. Okay, beasts don't leave corpses. That's actually very useful. There's that. And he's healthy again. And of course you dodge. There we go. Make up for that thing here. Nice. 8-point heal. Go. You. Okay. Stressed a little bit. Die. And whack.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Hopefully there's not a room battle here. With my luck, there is. Yep, there is. It's one of these fuckers. I wish that was a crit. Thank God yours. Thank you. I want him dead. And of course you dodge. Yes, I know. You're adorable, I know. That thing's so adorable. Nice.
The ground quakes.
And she was in the bowl. And he's back on the webcam. Indy, stop that. He's messing with the webcam and I have no control of this. He's become a rogue bird. Yes, I'm talking about you. Don't look at me like you don't know what I'm talking about. Stop it.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Probably about right here. What? Stop playing with the webcam. Talk to the spacebar like you always do. This is where I die. This bird likes glass. No, you can't be on top of glass. Ooh, nice. Heal here. 6, not bad. A nice dressing mode. Stop it. no one down. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. That's a full. That's a max heal.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
I'm okay with that.
The bigger the beast,
Nice.
the greater the glory. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Bandages.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Shit. Ignore the cabinet. Another. Okay, then good. It's gonna suck this next fight because he might die. Plus. Okay, good. Good heals, good works, good works. Did you miss? Thank you. Of course you get hit by that. So much stress. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Son of a bitch.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
She-heal. Crit. That's a crit. You're a little birdie. Max heal. Anybody's bleeding. I know you're a little bird. Fuck you. You're attempting to fucking go. There you go, Tiger. Thank you.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Ooh, nice. And quest complete, and let's see what everyone gets.
More bones return to rest. Devils
Ooh,
remanded to
well, we
their
did get a
abyss.
nice charm for the abomination whenever we get one. 18 busts. Wow. And 5 deeds, so that's 18 busts, 4 portraits, 9 deeds, and 8 crests. That's actually not that bad of a haul. That's nice. Now that I'll take, because that one has no detriment to combat. That one has no penalty in combat. That's a town quirk. It's a town quirk. I actually like that. But this, yips.
Though long years may seek to separate them, action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
Yes, the blacksmith's now available. Sweet. Okay, so first, go and take him, and because he can only drink. There's Dismas to Transept, and you. I'll put you in the brothel.
Make no mistake,
is something awesome.
We will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
This is where you can actually unlock the rest of the weapon skills for the for your heroes. So now I can actually upgrade this, and actually unlock the rest of and unlock everything else. Yeah, there we go. Here, actually, I want this. Now here, it gives me a stronger heal, but more of a chance to bleed. So it's a very much of a gamble. Touch with these two yet because they're in treatment. I did a dumb and didn't treat anyone yet.
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
The blacksmith. Oh, I need Chris. Okay, so. And I can actually trade heirlooms to change things around.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
So there you go. I'm upgrading everything for everyone here. For the barber in training. Intern tropes. I like that. Ooh, I like that. Gets an corpse clear spell. Yes. Let's see who we get. We're getting a leper.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
You get a grave robber. Houndmaster. I love Houndmaster.
And his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
Which not fan of jesters.
He will be laughing still at the end.
We get Pupper. Covered with lots of dog hair. Because this one gets Hound's Rush, God Dog, Lick Wounds, and Blackjack. I actually like that. Cry Havoc. Yeah. Hound's Harry. Aw. Therapy dog. Release the hound. That's funny. Okay, so you can only drink. Okay, so skill game. Wow, that's funny. And Ruins Adventure, sweet. Okay, that's got it going from. Yes, this is what I want. I might want to keep Solemnity and get rid of Intimidate. The fact that I have Chop and Hue is great. Tough that. That's good. You got Calm. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, that's good. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh, jeez. Gallows. Whoa. Whoa. That period is freaking out. Produces a random supply item. The gestures are very weird.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
I'll definitely buy.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for tonight. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments, those who came. Leave a like in the description if you like what you saw. If you want to see more of our content, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we start streaming or when we post a video. This has been Friday Nights with DJ Birdman, streaming from the Birdman Stream Estate and Darkest Dungeon. I bid you all a good night. Talk to you next stream.